you not entertained? Are you not entertained? That was very entertaining. Well, that show was entertaining. Bunch of reruns. But I just have one question. I was wondering if everybody was saying that Sylvia had no attorney in the courtroom, or nobody was there for her as an attorney, then who is this attorney that Bookham says he ran into the hallway with, and why would Sylvia's attorney have anything to say to him? I was like, what, Sylvia? You need to get your attorney out here and start debunking some of that, because that was wild. I was like, what? You did what? Okay. Second of all, boy, I had no idea, if that's true, that you agreed to take on a car that has 260,000 miles on it. What? Who in the hell does that? And then, the same day you got the vehicle, it started leaking antifreeze. What? And you didn't take that damn 260,000 mile vehicle back? That's some strange ass shit right there. That's some strange shit. It was leaking the same day, and you kept the vehicle because they wanted you to have it. If that ain't the most numbnut ass shit I've heard in my damn life, what it clearly shows, hey sister, to me with that statement, is that somebody was like desperately needing a car. I happened to hear just a little piece of this information about this Nesto guy. And in that information, I overheard the host of that show mentioning something about Westlake. And I was sitting and I'm like, Westlake? And the Nesto people are from Atlanta, I believe. Believe so. Bookham from Atlanta. Y'all shopped at the same car lot. Except for Nesto got some car that had a car payment of $899. Westlake, you can pull that Westlake up, because that sure do sounds familiar to me. But then, both of these people are still having court proceedings going on. And for some apparent reason, whatever got up under Bookham's skin decided to come out here and entertain. Some of that entertaining information is definitely and can be used as defamation of character. However, Sylvia will have to contest on whether if that was true or not. If she says that is true about her Tata and it was hers and she claimed it, I don't know, maybe an argument there, but I still think that will lie up under the defamation of character. I think that that's totally 100% harassing. What do I feel about the reason of it being done? Entertaining. Sylvia got a lot of people on her butt. So the more the people that joins that one army, the larger the crowd would be to consume the information being put out against her. Everybody wants something bad, apparently. And of course, her opponent is well accepted on the other side of the track with the people that is against her. It's a totally unbalanced fight. Oh my God. This is so not right, y'all. This ain't right. It's too many people against that woman. That shit ain't right, man. And I get it. You know, they trying to make it very, very hard for her and possibly want her off of the YouTube. All because they feel that she tells a bunch of lies. But what I heard tonight is 90% one-sided story. See, it's easy to put out other people shit and bounce around your shit. You only gonna put out just a little bit tab of your shit. But I'm looking at these messages up there, and what I dissect from it is it's very clear that these people were totally in the friendship neighborhood. They shit went left. One found out about another person, and not only allegedly that they saying that she went on a rampage of doxing this people and this person and that people and this group of people. Granted, but it's also said that she was given the information to Bookham. Bookham was the relay person. He puts it out. Sounds to me that one day it must have rained pretty bad with them digging and learning, apparently, who Bookham really is. And they decided to ease on away. And the more they were easing away, they probably locked him up out of that damn Facebook communication line over there. And he probably got mad about that. But I'm just sensing a lot of bitter butthurt ass shit between these grown ass people, man. Shit crazy. This shit's crazy. But see, one thing for sure, and two things for certain. Yeah, he may have showed you a little bit about him conversing back and forth in those text messages, but what I got out of it is that, yeah, it seems like he was down for the cause of it in the beginning. Then, when the rapture came, he separated and start those texts and conversations and recording and shit so that they can turn out in their favor. I'm going to tell you what I learned from that video, and it goes exactly the way he likes to play that Mo 3 song. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your friend. I can't understand, for the sake of me, just because you came out to support R. Kelly, that all these people, y'all got in the bed with each other that goddamn deep to start telling shit and being conniving with each other and backstabbing each other and shit. For what? For what? I presume that it was all over paperwork, all over the money, all over the views, all over the clicks. But that show tonight that Bookham put on, I don't see that helping you any kind of way with the actual court proceedings going on. And you were able to put up a whole bunch of other stuff pertaining to what infamous Sylvia has done to you. But you left out a whole bunch of stuff, as you like to put it, on your rebuttals to her, or you even igniting the fire sometimes. That shit crazy. I know I'm going to come on live here shortly in a couple of days. And I got the other video. I'm just going to laugh my ass off at that, because if this ain't the most goofiest, obnoxious ass shit ever. You literally sat there and I guess you wanted to catch the other team that is Sylvia's opponents up to speed about some things. But I'm pretty sure that there's a whole lot of more things that they just haven't seen or heard about Bookham. I don't know. You know what else just is weird? Like, if you hear them speak about how Sylvia was in the R. Kelly community, and she advocated for this and called, R. Kelly all these names and everything, right? And of course, they go on to define it, well, especially with her now going down to this Nesto trial stuff going on. And some of the allegations about him, has some allegations similarly to R. Kelly. But Sylvia don't get a pass on it. She'll be all type of whatever names that they can dig out the grave. And that's fine in their prerogative. But what I am seeing is that they don't say those things about Bookham when he also advocated for R. Kelly, allegedly. And that's some weird shit. So that goes to show you that it's definitely some personal hate stuff going on, all because of a person's character on the YouTube streets may be different or may not be said, how you want to hear it and how you want to play it. But I don't know about that live there, though, Booker. I think you did a little too much to try to get too much laughter behind it. It was definitely defamation on the open freaking case. I don't know how you would survive. However, being that this is a challenge going up against infamous Sylvia, and she's definitely, for the most part of what I've seen, is not really ready. You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe that had it been someone else other than infamous Sylvia, that you would have definitely. You is almost like coming prepared with a well-paid team to take your ass down. For real, for real. Now, that was dirty, and I get it. You said you fight dirty. But then the moment that she comes back to try to fight dirty, like, I think you match and you meet that same energy. Maybe she should get hold of the video and put that out here so everybody can have a great old laugh with you eating out a doo-doo chute. Maybe she should do that. But the minute that she tries to get back even with you on your level, then you got your SpongeBob backpack on, running down to the courthouse to file more stuff. It's almost feel like that you feel like you have the upper hand, in that I dare you, boy. Yeah, I will, Ashley. I just wanted to say that because I'm not staying on here either, because I am actually going to come live one as soon as I can, get a little minute here and and talk about it. But it's dirty now. I am staying tuned and I am locked in because that darn V. Lenore said something about her predictions of Bookham Live. So she gonna run her show tomorrow night. I'ma show be in them trenches waiting to see what paperwork she has gotten hold of, that court paperwork, so we can see what her truth will be about this situation. This is wrong. This is wrong on all freaking levels, that this argument has escalated to the fact about a pissing ass $260,000 ass vehicle that is clearly owed, regardless of buying it from the husband or whatever the case may be. It's there. You sit up there and says that, well, when she sent you the picture of the car, you were going to go and get the insurance on it that day without driving it, without what? You just finna, I'm gonna take the car. And that math ain't mathing, bro. You put up one freaking screenshot of one pay that clearly says pending. Says pending on there. Don't even know, you probably canceled the damn transaction as soon as you took the screenshot. But this is what's crazy about Bookham trying to prove that he was making the payments on the car. Well, if that was so, right, then why in the hell isn't that judge just dismissing the case? Had she seen all of Sylvia exhibits and receipts and stuff of what you paid? Why is that still going on? Hello, Sir Miguel Love. Why is it still going on if you paid them all? If you paid them all, whatever district or court that Sylvia went into, why is there paperwork out here still showing where you owe the balance on it and it was awarded in Sylvia's favor? Why is that? That's some weird ass shit to me. Maybe V. Lenore got hold to that. That's crazy. Now, what do I see? I see Bookham trying to impress a group of people, mostly females, over there running those shows so that you can fit in. You dance around all your stuff. You just skipped. You to my Sylvia skip trace. What the hell you call that shit you be doing? Hopscotch? Anywho, oh yeah, I'll be live. Y'all have